instructions as we begin.
Yeah, baby, we're fucking live, finally. Dylan, man. We're live. Live. Dylan was late. Motherfucker's always late.
Always late. Happy birthday, Star
Rob's crazy.
Glad you could
take Everybody's got their big bucket of popcorn ready.
Yeah, boy, got mine.
And you can't watch a chainsaw movie unless you got PBR. Pops Blue Ribbon.
Blue Moons.
The Blue Moons?
Yeah.
And then if you twist one, baby, smoke them up.
Believe it or not, this is a full glass of tequila Jose Cuervo. This is how I do it.
I'm going to believe it or not.
So anybody who's watching in the chat,
no one rides for free.
This movie's on. We're watching this movie on Amazon Live.
Yeah.
And we got it paused at the lion, the MGM logo.
7 seconds.
About 7 seconds.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to give a signal countdown, and then we'll start the movie. Once we start the movie, we don't stop it. We go all the way through. You got to take a fucking leak, get a bucket, or go to the bathroom if you want. You can do that.
I got my bottle right here.
Cool.
Easy for you.
And what I'm going to be doing throughout the live stream is every now and then I'm going to shoot out where we are in the movie. So if you're watching later on the replay, you can do it then too.
How are we going to do it with the chats?
Well, we see talk to chat. If you want to talk to those motherfuckers, I don't
talk
give
to
a
the
shit.
chat. Throw them up on screen.
That's why they're here. You got to talk to them. So, and before we start the movie, before we start this movie, has everybody here seen this movie?
Oh, I forgot the T-shirt.
Yeah, he's over here though. This is the only shirt I got on him.
Okay, so everybody's seen the movie then.
Yes, yeah. Man, it's my favorite one.
Wow. So I'm like,
yeah. Well, when this movie came out, I remember I saw this in the theater when it came out in '86, and the movie bombed. Yeah. Because it bombed because people were expecting a serious, like the last one was a straight horror flick. And this one, just like Evil Dead, where the second one got kind of funny, this one took a black satire type look at the thing. But I love this movie.
Dennis Hopper was high off his ass the entire time the movie was being made. Yeah. They had to wake him up several times. There were entire shoots that had
I think this movie came out like a year after, around the same time as big movie The Blue Velvet, when he was playing that guy who's sucking oxygen, Psycho.
And that was fantastic.
So he was coming off that. So, all right. So everybody ready to queue up, get going?
We are. And
got my lights dim. Got all my lights dim. We'll set the one behind me.
All right, man. Here we go. I'm going to give a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. That lion is roaring, baby.
All right. Anybody let me know if my shit's a little too loud.
I missed that intro, man, with the lion.
Oh, Cannon. Remember all the good fucking movies Cannon did back in the day?
Oh, great. Yo, those intros were awesome.
All right.
All those Commando and Death Wish movies.
So y'all had this part here?
Was this the first one that did like the intro with them talking?
Yeah. No, they did this in the second one, the first one too.
Yeah,
they did it with the first
movie
one?
was like this too.
It's been a while since I've seen the first one.
They went in depth with the one with Jessica Biel. They went in depth with camera footage.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah, well, I think this movie wasn't this movie like loosely based on like the Ed Gein murders.
Yeah, the Ed Gein murder. Yeah,
just like Psycho.
Psycho is a classic. That's something we should look into.
But the Gus Van Sant one, maybe not so much.
Well, yeah,
they took a lot of liberties with this movie, though.
It seems to have no end.
Yo, what up, chat? Oh,
it seems to have no end.
Just like this intro.
So,
damn, Chris, you're in the shadows. You're scaring me.
Hey, if you guys in the chat, if you're watching the movie,
yeah,
let us know.
Yeah, we're at minute 33.
Is my speakers too loud?
No, you should be all set.
No matter what, echo. Tobe Hooper.
Golden Globe. Yeah, Tobe Hooper, man, made some good fucking flicks. Poltergeist.
I just love how these movies start. I love how the 80s.
Tom's comic books and reviews. We're watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Amazon Prime.
The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre too.
Yeah,
Rob.
That Caroline Williams, she was in a lot of fucking horror movies back in the day.
She was
Made up by Tom Savini, bitch. So you know at least the special effects are gonna be.
Oh yeah.
I love like the costume designers. I love like shouting out their names.
And back in the day, you actually had the director of the movie doing the music himself. Tobe Hooper did part of the music, just like John Carpenter.
I forgot about that. That's the best too, man. Like nobody does that nowadays.
Do you hear that? That's how you start a movie. That's how you start it right there.
How often do you ever see intros like this anymore? It's usually just start the movie off, and then the movie goes the entire way, and then the very end, there's the name of the movie. It's like the new setup now.
I'm already fucking scared.
Hey, what are you at? I accidentally hit 10 seconds. What are you at? 320?
Oh, Dylan fucked it up already.
No. Just tell me where you're at.
Dylan, the movie hasn't even started yet.
What? Oh, then I accidentally hit
about 325.
Just go all the way to directed by, and we'll tell you when to hit
start right now.
Hey, Dylan, get the Great Dane off the remote, will you? Jesus, Great Dane, pause the button for you.
Yeah, man. He's all up in my face.
The movie just started for me.
Yeah, directed by Tobe Hooper, baby.
I'm at. I see some mailboxes.
Who's gonna bust those mailboxes? Probably, right? They're getting busted there.
Grab a bag.
I knew it. Shot. Only in Texas do they shoot mailboxes like that.
These guys were so over the top too.
But this pretty much is Texas.
Look at this dude. Remember those? Right? You remember those? Those are X-ray glasses. I had those back in the day.
Well, those glasses are wicked.
His laugh, man.
Gotta have a PBR with this movie, baby. PBR.
Look at that sweater. I gotta dress like this more often.
That bright ass yellow.
Man, this movie is so fucking 80s.
This is like what adults thought children dressed like. And they also thought these were children because they're trying to play teenagers, but they definitely look like they're in their 30s.
Spot the ZZ Top album in the background there.
Yeah, at least 20-something, 20, 25.
That was Sharp Dressed Man. Eliminator was the album.
It was so good too because radio was a huge thing at this time. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, look at those controls.
It's all you had.
Looks like you're in a fucking nuclear reactor.
I mean, radio was big even through the 90s. You had the whole movie Airheads that was based about getting played on the radio.
Yeah.
I have no idea what
that movie.
Hey, we're all watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Dude.
Love those bangs, though.
And the cellular phone cars, or car.
Dude, I had a bag phone when phone first came out, and the Dynasty model, big ass gray joint with the big black antenna.
Lay down, bro.
You know what movie I like? Jeepers Creepers.
Oh hell yeah, that's a good one.
A lot of people didn't like it, but I love
that last Jeepers Creepers though.
I thought a lot of people they don't like the second one. I thought a lot of people liked the first, but not the second. But I like all of them.
Yeah, me too. I like all of them. Part 3 was about the hand and stuff like that. It was weird, but whatever.
It's like Blade. Blade 3 was the worst Blade movie out of all the movies that came out.
Oh, Blade Trinity?
Because you always play chicken with a truck, you know. Dylan lost picture again. He must be getting the peanut butter out for the dog.
Now, what's going on?
I know, I'd rather do it off screen.
Well, back in the day, if you were on a phone call with somebody and you didn't hang up, that other person's line would still be clogged up.
Really?
Yep.
I remember if you answered you couldn't answer the phone while being on the internet.
There was that too. That was the 90s. But back during the 70s and 80s, if you were on a phone call with somebody on a landline and you didn't hang up the phone, if the person on the other end was trying to use it, it would still be connected. So You'd have to wait for the other end to hang up.
Oh God, yeah.
And that was what was going on in that scene.
Yo, can you guys hear me good? Like,
gun shop and radio station.
You got both headphones in? All good, but
I have this behind a damn light, so I kind of asked the same thing.
Yo, Dylan, great live you guys had.
What'd you say?
Good. The live?
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that more every month. Next time, I'm hosting it.
Look, the prick right here.
7 minutes in, and I'm almost done with my beer.
It's gonna be a good night.
These guys have anything better to do than just call radio stations?
Yeah, she's like, asshole won't hang up the phone.
LG, I feel bad. I always feel bad for LG.
Yo,
this
I
was
remember
one of
this
the coolest
like,
scenes, man.
It just came to me. I remember.
LG's the Johnny fucking what's the guy from WKRP there? Johnny Fever.
Oh, Johnny. This always was so creepy when I was a kid.
Hey, did that dude got like eyeliner on?
I just remembered the scene.
Hey, he wanted to play chicken, right?
Right.
You know what always got me? Like,
hang up.
Why did they keep
who's actually driving the
Nubs.
truck in this one?
Isn't it Nubs?
It always got to me. Why did they keep going forward?
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, the guy with the glasses is definitely on LSD, and the guy that's driving probably isn't much better. I mean, just look at his sweater vest.
Oh, here we go,
Leather
baby. Is
face.
that Grandpa? That was Grandpa, wasn't it? No.
I think he's holding a body.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
he's dancing with it.
And these rednecks knew how to party, man.
And it was at
And
this
they're scared
moment
as
producers thought of Weekend at Bernie's.
Corpse. And then they get even more scared once they shoot at it.
This is so great. I love this. I love
I like the green light that's on his shirt there from the fucking underneath the dash.
They don't make movies like this, man.
They seriously don't, man, and it's a shame.
No, this would be all CGI now, you know.
Have you seen Hobo with the shotgun?
I hated that with Candyman, didn't you? Like, I rewatched Candyman, and those were real beads they used. And
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna save that Candyman movie until we all watched it, but I just sat here like 2 hours ago watching it with my mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
it'll be a couple weeks probably until.
Oh shit.
Rob didn't like it though, right, Rob?
No, I thought it was a solid movie. I just said it didn't have a lot of gore in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it
okay.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Damn.
I
Hit the
like
brake, you dumbass.
I thought it was cool.
I
Hit
mean,
the
it was
brake.
a
Hit
good,
the brake.
solid movie. It was a psychological horror more than anything.
Yeah.
That just happened to have a guy with a hook for a hand.
It almost
My
feels like
question
it's not.
is, the way it ended, how's he back? Does that mean
Because
you
now
can't?
it's supernatural.
Yeah.
So that
It
means
almost
it's
feels like
forever.
that
Like,
was
there's
the
no
land.
way of doing it.
Well,
Like, no
you
way.
guys
Of
remember the first movie?
Challenge
The first
the Lamb.
movie was a lot of Leatherface chasing the dude. Oh, look at that, baby.
Dude, that's
kinda
Oh my
sad right
god, yo, he chopped his fucking head off.
That's
You
quite
saw
a
that
headache.
blood?
And the guy's still
Tom
driving
Savini.
though.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that, baby.
Scarpad, you talked about the jump scary, or what is it called? Jump scare.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And Candyman, the original movie had a lot of those.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, they made all that stuff up. But then they started having too much of that, you know, too much of a good thing. I like this guy's mic is like a horse nose.
Dennis Hopper.
Well, actually, from Candyman, one of the best things about the movie that I hope they do in the new one, when she finally sees Candyman for the first time in the parking lot, she just blacks out
There
and
he
then
is.
wakes up in a puddle of blood and a decapitated head of a dog, and she's looking around going, what happened? It reminded me of when I was an alcoholic and blacking out, and you just wake up in some place and go, how did I get here? and hope that that never happens in real life.
Yeah, that was sick. Not only that part, but having the dog, like that specific, like just chopped off head of your dog, it was crazy. I don't think they're gonna go.
I just hope that they take the idea of you don't know what you're doing, or this guy's gaslighting you. That was the basic premise of Candyman, gaslighting.
Dennis Hopper had to be on some serious drugs when he made this movie, I think.
Hey, do you guys hear it from me? Because I tried, I was doing it on my phone, but I wanted to try and just see how it would be if I played it on my phone or on my TV, because I'm jealous. Chris got it on the big screen. You guys
are spinning right now.
Closer to my TV.
I respect that dude. He's got his head chopped off. He still drove the car like a trooper.
This is normal in Texas.
And everything.
It's just an accident. Yep, raising hell.
Yeah, guy when he got his head sawed off with a shotgun and with a chainsaw. It's only an accident.
Yeah, no.
He sawed his own head off.
Securing the crime scene, Hoss.
That's exactly what they raised. I love that part. That's some good Dennis. Like Dennis Hopper gets goofy in this, man, but that's one of my favorite scenes.
I love it. You could always quote these movies too.
Seriously.
Hey, Driggs Kingdom.
Look at that belt buckle.
That's how it is in Mexico, man. Mexico, you can tell the big dogs by the boots they wear and the belt buckles. Pretty sure it's the same thing in Texas. I like that hat though.
Well, I was based in Cali too, 29 Palms, and I loved Arizona, New Mexico, all of that. It was like the movies for me. I've never been out there, so it was just crazy.
Well, the chainsaw guys in the first movie, they didn't do a whole heck of a lot. They were wild in this movie, I tell you.
This looks about the most sober he will be all movie.
Put it in the press. Get it in the news.
Put it in the press.
Any information about this accident. Yes, sir.
Go 1440 in, chat. 1440 in.
First,
anybody watching this at home later on can queue up.
What up, Jigs?
Information from Wikipedia.
Now, Dennis Hopper's driving away, and I have to think the rest of this movie. How many times did they have to film a particular scene? Or how bad is somebody's acting to go, this was the right take?
He pretty.
Toby Hooper.
Yeah, there he is.
Right in the back.
Director cameo.
Before that was even really a thing, too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dylan, what other movies was this chick in, this Caroline Williams? Wasn't she in like one of the Friday the 13th or something? She's been in a lot of horror movies.
Yeah, shit. I always forget because she looks so different in this compared. Usually she's like blonde in a lot of her movies.
Yeah.
Let me look it up real quick.
You know what I liked about movies back at this time? That everybody was involved. There was no like CGI, nothing crazy, nothing behind the scenes. Everybody was involved and doing their work, and it's awesome. Because honestly, that's the best thing about that time is that the amount of work people put in. Not saying that a lot of people don't put in the work now. It's a different kind of work.
Well, they also didn't have a huge budget, so I'm sure they didn't want to pay extras. So they just said, hey, cast, crew, you're going to have to play multiple roles. You're the carpenter, and you're also the asshole that's in the bar.
Well, you got to think about two practical effects, man. You only get like one. Sometimes you only get one shot of them.
Yeah,
not like a computer. You can go back and if something doesn't work, you can try it again. And do
that's what I'm saying. So
one and done.
She was in Stepfather 2, it says.
Okay, that's right. Stepfather 2.
Stepfather 2. Days of Thunder, even though that's not a horror movie.
Even Wikipedia says that
Leprechaun 3. She was in Leprechaun 3.
Yo, we gotta watch Leprechaun.
That's what I know her from is Leprechaun 3.
We gotta watch Leprechaun.
Dude, I'm down. I love that shit.
Let's fucking do it.
And she's in the Rob Zombie Halloween 2, even though that movie's trash.
My least favorite fucking horror movie.
Dude, that's oh my god, that
yeah,
shit.
I didn't like too many of the Rob Zombie movies.
There's like
the first one was good.
That movie.
I thought the first one was really good. Rob Zombie's first Halloween.
I don't like it as much anymore though. It's gotten really like
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a long time since it came out. Since that year it came out.
Dirty. Every word. I know I'm the worst.
Hey, Mad Mike. Hope you're queuing
so
this up on Amazon Prime if you got it.
It's
good,
raunchy.
good flick.
Which one? Hey, what's up, Mad Mike? If anyone wants to jump in and watch this with us, if you guys are coming in late, you can watch it right now on Amazon Prime.
Oh, look at that stack. Guys built a log cabin out of French fries.
We're about 18 minutes in. If you guys start it up now.
And they say people in Texas don't have a talent. Look at that.
Yeah.
Shiner.
If this guy built a fry house, those fries would be ice cold by now. That is some OCD.
I like how he's carrying the entire radio station in his backpack. Big ass mic sticking out of there.
Dude,
in the fry house.
So funny. The winner of the chili.
Look at the chili, man. But goddamn.
Look at how dark that is.
Oh, that looks like diarrhea, man.
Seriously, I was like, that's the winner.
Looks like Texas to me.
Not wrong.
You got that portable shit in the back.
That's funny.
Tell you, those wings you made last night, Chris, look great.
Oh yeah, yeah, Southern fried chicken wings.
Hey, what kind of oil did you use for those?
I forget, man. It's up there in the cabinet.
I mean, was it peanut oil or just regular oil?
Regular oil.
Look at that mic, though.
Drayton.
Nice overcoat.
I got a real good eye for that meat.
Yeah.
For that meat.
The guy looks like a 1970s pedophile.
You got a pretty mouth.
Don't skimp on the meat.
It looks like it's a fucking finger hanging outside the bowl there. You see that? Doesn't that look like a fucking finger?
Tooth. Oh, that must be one of the hard shell peppercorns.
She found a tooth in the damn chili.
Got 2 hands of tooth.
He getting all that nasty shit all over his
There was a tooth. That was a tooth that was in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that must
and
be
he goes, it's a hard shell peppercorn. It's a tooth.
This is Stretch, your fearless reporter, live.
Hey, Dylan, you remember that movie? What was that movie with the guy growing the body parts in the garden? Was that Motel Hell?
Yeah. Yep.
This kind of reminds me of Motel Hell.
That's a good one, dude. I love that.
Motel
That's a classic. Dude, that cover. That Motel Hell cover, I always rented that just for the cover, and that was such a good one.
You know what I don't have? I do not have a horror poster.
What's this band doing? Just
I don't
walking
either.
down the.
I got one actually. I got to put it up.
Why these guys just got a band walking down the side of the road here?
Yeah.
Well, they're just practicing. It's a small town. There's nothing to do.
You ever heard You ever heard that there's this documentary? It's like a Kickstarter documentary called In Search of Darkness. It's like an 80s documentary.
I watched it in my horror class.
You watched it in
your
horror
generations, and we started talking about like Final Girl, the concept of Final Girls, and the movie. And then we went into the slasher movies from 70s to 80s. It was crazy. Like it was my favorite class ever, obviously, but it was just amazing. And I had an amazing professor.
Holy shit! I need to get me into some horror classes.
Yeah, because he taught us like at that time why horror movies were like that, like what was going on in society.
Yeah,
why horror movies were made, and why at this time these movies were sort of scary to them.
That would be so dope, man.
because we look at movies like this nowadays. Like kids would look at this movie and be like, "That's not possible," because cops are everywhere. We have technology. We have all of this, but at that time, they didn't have technology like they do today.
Right.
So this would be considered a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, this could really happen.
See, and you wonder in this flick too, why is he buying a chainsaw? He doesn't know what's going on, but then you find out later on, well, he's all keyed in on it.
Just a little foreshadowing, but he knows everything. That's why I love the ending of Halloween 2, because there's no technology. It's 1981. She's trying to yell for help, but she's so paralyzed with fear, all she can do is just
run.
Jamie Lee Curtis, yo.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the new one, Halloween Kills.
Same. That's another one. I'd love to just watch all the Halloween movies together, man. I love all of them. Only one I don't. Oh, I love Halloween 3. It's not. Like, you gotta watch
horror concept. You gotta watch all the movies.
It's a standalone.
You gotta watch all the movies and be like, "This is horrible." This one was horrible.
You don't like that one, Rob?
I was not a fan of Season of the Witch.
I wasn't either. Really, ever growing up.
I had that on VHS.
Michael Myers movie. You got to watch it as a standalone.
Yeah, Halloween 3 was good as a standalone, just not a good Halloween movie.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Birds of Prey. If they would have named it anything else, it would have been fine. But since you call it Halloween 3...
I did not see Birds of Prey.
You're good then.
What is it? Aching Banana.
I heard it was good, right?
What, Birds of Prey?
Yeah.
It would be a perfectly mediocre movie on its own, but since they called it Birds of Prey and named every character a comic book counterpart, and then did the complete opposite of those characters, it just spat in the face of fans.
I feel like
Halloween 3, and you're going, "Where's Michael Myers?" Oh yeah.
I feel like nowadays Marvel, DC superheroes have become so important that you can't just throw in superheroes like it's nothing. Like you got to make sure you build these stories, you build each character, because each character has so many fans. Like you got to be really, really, just really on top of all of that.
Oh, just wait until 5G starts with DC.
Yeah,
they're gonna really everything ahead and then say, "Here's a bunch of new characters that you're supposed to care about. We didn't earn any of this. Please buy our books."
I don't think it's illegal to do that. FCC regulation.
All right, we're about 24 minutes and 50 seconds in, 24:50. If you guys at home later on want to catch up, sync up, that's where we are. Watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I just pounded a big spleef. Now I'm enjoying the movie a lot more than I was before.
Hell yeah. It's my boy's birthday, man. He's celebrating it right.
22 years old, scar pad.
That's it. I just fucking don't look good for my age.
It's all the beer and weed.
Yeah, it's definitely all the beer and weed. Yeah.
After all, I'm only 13.
Yeah! I got my chainsaw, motherfuckers!
Yo, Dylan, what you eating?
Popcorn.
Dylan's eating some peanut butter.
Thanks, Sid.
Oh, look at that. He's got valet service there.
No, my sister brought me a couple of sausage links.
I won't even touch that one, Dylan. No.
Pistachio. I know.
I'm not like Perry. I ain't gonna say shit.
You guys saw that with Perry? That live about his
Perry with the sausages, man. He made some grody ass sausages.
I got some pistachios, bro. Like the already unshelled.
Oh, I love some pistachios.
Man, they're so good.
That Dennis Hopper was checking out.
Hold on, she's going up the stairs. That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
Yeah, he's checking it out.
Yeah, we don't get one of those classic scenes like in the original one. Number one again.
special request we're doing this afternoon and tonight. You steady listeners know we're playing this every hour.
Now I'm hungry for some chili.
Yeah, right. What? Lay down.
Oh, the Great Dane's back.
No, he never left. He just He's just trying to get some food. Hey, get
the first car phone.
Dylan attacked in his own bedroom.
Look down.
Well, I tell you, the 80s, I didn't know that many people with phones in their car. These guys even got phones in their van.
Yeah, that's what I'm
rich people.
Everybody had phones in their cars?
Especially in that car, in that little pretty van or work truck.
These guys did a lot of technological shit for being out in the hills.
Dude, back up.
The last roundup.
The last roundup rolling grill.
This concludes the broadcasting for K Oakland in Burnett, Texas. Red River Rock and Roll.
Hey, if you look in the window, right behind her, there's I don't know if that's a Friday the 13th figure or what. Some kind of gnome.
Yeah, it looks like maybe you know what it kind of looks like? The creature from the Black Lagoon or something.
No, it's something like Masters of the Universe shit.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, remember that back in the day, the radio stations used to go off the air.
And TV stations.
Yeah, TV stations. I remember that. 1 a.m. done.
Do kids still pledge allegiance in school?
I don't know.
I haven't been in school in about 30 years, so I don't know.
Yeah, I remember every
sure they don't.
I think it depends where you live.
LG, it was a request, right? And it's listed in the logs as a request. People complain about the request every night, right?
Oh, darling.
How soon do LG gets it? He gets it pretty quick, doesn't he?
Dude, he does.
Let me just sexually harass this woman until she caves. Because it's 1981.
It's the early Me Too movement over here. Wait, I left the end ready.
Studio up later.
Old.
This guy looks like he's wearing a tablecloth for his shirt.
Don't you wish you had like a time machine?
Oh yeah. I'd go back to the 80s.
I'd go back to 1939, June.
Hello?
Why?
Get himself a
Action Comics
Superman.
#1.
Also, Great Depression was coming up.
Hello?
Yeah, I'll go back there with a whole bunch of pennies. They'd love my ass.
Yeah. He'd be rich.
Hey, if you get a call from somebody named Lefty, you got a problem.
That typewriter, though.
Okay, 31 minutes into the movie. 31 minutes into the movie. You want to join us?
Wasn't Matthew McConaughey in one of the first Texas Chainsaw Massacres?
He was in the third. He was in the third one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of them were. Renee Zellweger was in that. There's a lot of big stars.
It's like John Depp being in Nightmare on Elm Street.
On the 90s on VHS, they tried to really push New Generation as being a Renee Zellweger, Matthew McConaughey movie, but they were just like tertiary characters at best.
Yeah. That was a terrible one, too. It was a terrible movie. This looks like somebody's back.
It looks like a college dorm room from the 80s.
Yeah.
Probably was one.
Seriously.
Who goes there?
Love how they painted the windows red to match the mood.
I don't know. That is pretty cool. I love it when, especially when they first show Chop.
Well, this is probably all one set. This in the house and everything, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Nowadays, you can do that digitally.
That's why we have to admire the art that goes.
I like the car speakers in the shag rug in the wall.
Radio ad time. This is my favorite part about this movie. Chop Top is my favorite.
That dude's on some hella meth, boy.
Yeah.
Nuts does crazy things, boys and girls. Don't start.
Are you fucking crazy?
That looks like a demented Howard Stern.
Look at them teeth.
Hey, Jay.
I like the lava lamp.
I love your teeth.
You got a pretty mouth.
I gotta make a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Here's why it's important to take care of your teeth, children.
Hey, Dylan, you should have made that guy your thumbnail.
Yeah. He's the reason why it's my favorite movie too. His performance is the best.
Sure.
Tits.
I like
these.
Oh God!
I know he's picking a scalp with a fucking wire rag.
Burning it to get it hot, and then scraping that shit and eating the skin.
And then he eats it.
That's how he picks off the ticks.
Is that Pinocchio on the desk? Who is that?
But seriously quit. But seriously quit. It ends at the exit sign.
Of course, it doesn't even pop into her mind that she should get the fuck out of there, right?
So she pretty much knows any sudden moves, and that hook might be in her back, or neck, or eye.
Here's Mr. Sharp.
She's just looking for something to hit him with.
Right.
The flower pot.
A lamp. I can hit you with that fuck.
There's a lamp.
This is so crazy.
Grab something. Don't you ever talk like that during movies? Or like think it?
Chat. We're 35 minutes into the movie. 35 minutes into the movie. If you're watching at home later on, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, baby.
Things just went seriously crazy.
Chris, what would you do?
What?
What would you do with this guy?
Oh, fuck, I'd wear his ass out quick.
This guy did have a fucking lot of screen time, huh?
Just rush him.
Good night.
Rush him and put your thumb in his eye.
Watch the blood squirt.
What about my request? You know.
Yeah, this scene did kind of go on forever.
No, it's a slow burn. It's kind of like what Tarantino did in Glorious Bastards.
They're milking a lot out of this guy. They're definitely milking a lot out of him.
What was it anyway? The Rambo 3 soundtrack?
That's
what
so
would have helped
good.
is if you would have kind of tilted the camera a little bit as this was happening, just to give you that feeling of being put off balance.
Yeah, and he's just there, just burning the hook. The anger.
The steady cam, it's not quite doing it. The lighting's great, but they could have used like some moving of the camera a little bit just to make you feel fucked up.
It gets difficult at that time because sometimes they overdo it with the moving of the camera.
To a far fan.
Maybe a couple close up on her eyes. Holy shit.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
I'd be long gone by the time this was over.
And we have a chase scene, ladies and gentlemen.
I ain't gonna lie, that scared the shit out of me, guys.
That's like one of the best Leatherface intros.
That was awesome. I was not expecting that right there.
Metal plate in his head, of course.
Now that's a real jump scare.
Yeah, a jump.
Hey, you don't saw his hair.
Did my plate.
A jump scare should pay off. And that one paid off.
Chaos, what you doing? You watching with us? Chaos, we're 37 and a half minutes in. Put shit on Amazon.
Look at that head, bro.
Yeah, they did that shit, bro.
You know, I love how they like he can say whatever he wants to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like to him, like it's nothing.
This guy eating a scalp, man, it really sickens me.
Dude, it really does. Like,
I wonder if it's good though.
While he's ripping at it too.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's a good prosthetic or whatnot.
Right. It looks real, bro.
It looks like that's actually his fucking head.
That's
exactly. One where he had
it looks like there's like a bump. His head doesn't look like disfigured from it. That looks like he's really got a fucking plate in his head.
What's she gonna do with that?
He's picking out a record.
Finisher?
Oh, she behind. They're not getting through that door.
Yo, her yelling though, bro, is crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Leatherface. You're not getting through that door, bro.
Well, he's disappointed.
I ran out of gas. Fuck.
It's still
I wish I had
weapon.
my father has it. Right.
Chainsaw seems to be a little dull.
Yeah. Wrong time.
Yo, when's the next season of Sons of Anarchy coming out?
Ah. Shit over with.
This guy just came back from the Sonic.
We can kiss his ass goodbye.
Was there Sonic at this time?
I don't know.
Nah.
This guy's out getting copies. I was wondering what the fuck happened to him. He's gone. You know, he's out getting coffee.
Well, he tried to get the girl to go out.
What she say to him?
And she said
no.
What the fuck are you doing? What the you dog dick.
Yep.
Yo, he gets it bad.
Lick my plate.
This one hurts to watch.
Two guys and a hammer.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Oh, damn.
Oh, when he shot his gum out of his mouth.
Show me some brains.
He's still moving around. Yep, it's the vibrating leg. That tells you he's dead. That's the death twitch.
Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, shit. Here you go.
Now, what'd he do? Forget about the girl?
He's got to do it.
Yo, why is he always in a suit though?
Yeah, I know, right?
He's a well-dressed psychopath.
And why? In this
He
one,
look good when he chops somebody up.
like, doing that fucking dance.
Girl, just stay behind that door. They're not.
What does she have? It looks like a bear trap.
He went from a fire extinguisher to that.
That's them things they used to use to pick up ice cubes with.
Okay, yeah.
And he comes through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Bring
That
it down.
Ice cubes. How they
with
use
the
that?
big ass
Big blocks of ice cubes. They
The big ice cube, the big ones.
Yeah.
Block of ice.
That's like
but it's rusty.
Cause some in like the old Western days, they bring in a literal big ass block.
This man coming through the drywall.
That's the only way it wouldn't melt.
See, that big of a chainsaw is just impractical.
Oh, this guy's still getting his head bashed in over here.
Seriously.
Rob, even at that time?
What?
Even at that time? Or
What time?
like that?
I'm sorry?
At that time, was the chainsaw, was it not like that size?
No, chainsaws were that big at that time. I'm just saying that for the size of that thing, for him to actually really murder somebody and murder somebody efficiently, would probably be better to have a slightly smaller chainsaw, more gas, more power, more time to kill people.
She's like, no more soda. Don't spray me with no more soda.
No, please,
this
no,
isn't
God,
sexual or
please,
anything.
God.
Her legs are open and everything.
You just
Yeah, her
poke
legs
that
open like
chainsaw
that.
between your legs there.
That wasn't a shot just made for
No,
that,
please,
right?
God, don't waste another can of soda.
Are you mad at
please.
me?
What did you say? Are you mad at me?
Yeah.
He's gonna give her the chainsaw, right?
How mad are you at me?
This bitch is crazy.
Hey, I like you.
He's got like a Davy Jones fucking hairdo there.
He's looking at that crotch, bro. She's soaking wet. Like, hell yeah. Look at that.
Look at them dry ass
Told
lips.
you. I know what he's thinking.
Chainsaw overcompensating.
This guy's a catch.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
He just got himself.
Riding that up there.
Look at that. Look at that.
You guys remember Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah.
What are they trying to say with the scene? I don't get it.
That he's interested.
Oh, I get it.
That he's the interesting one of the family.
Everybody.
Hey now.
Megan Fox, eat your heart out.
This is some top-notch acting, bro.
Early
This is the Megan
chainsaw
Fox
porn.
School of Acting.
She said, "Oh, that's what you want."
I see.
He's like, you're so good.
But to be fair, how often are these supernatural serial killers actually horny?
Yeah.
Not
Not
many
a
of them
lot,
at the
right?
time.
I think they get their jollies off when they kill somebody.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ooh, that's not gonna fit, bro. It might fit. I don't know.
Yo, the best part's coming. Are you really good?
Am I screaming to you guys? Can you guys hear me? Like,
Yeah.
No, you're perfect.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
perfect, my G.
I have it like blasting in my
That face just blew his
I
load.
don't know if I'm like screaming.
Yeah. No, I figured because I saw you had them both in your. This dude about to bust in his pants.
Is he? Is he?
That's it, baby. Oh, he's done. He's done. Now he wants to kill her.
Well, I finished.
There you go.
Your turn.
Couple of seconds. That's all you need.
He just needed it.
He's not even a 1 minute man.
Chainsaw.
Do
Not
his
the
little
box.
dance.
Not the box of chicken. Not
That's
the box of
right there. That's
chicken.
his dance.
I like that dance he's doing.
I know. He gonna hit it. He gonna hit it a couple more times.
Hold on, man. Don't fuck up the radio equipment.
It's
I'm
like
just
the
gonna cut
animal.
that
It's like
studio
the animal
down.
calling. Well, yo,
We said it's in the budget.
yo, who's gonna go in a second? Look,
And I'm out.
What'd you try
yo,
to say
she's
there?
like, this nigga nasty.
We got to go. I just raped her. I think she's pregnant. We got to go.
She's gonna
That's
have
good
a,
for you too.
Impregnated her with my chainsaw.
she's gonna have a baby chainsaw.
Yeah, she did. She did.
You know, except for the couple hundred listeners that listen to that.
Right. You bitch.
Yo, is Chaos and Comics watching it with us?
I don't know. He commented and then I don't know.
He said this is awkward. 2-6 is going to be switched to Pornhub here in a minute.
We're 47 minutes and 35 seconds. Anybody watching later on at home? 47:35.
Oh yeah, he's about to get turned into chili.
Oh shit, you're 47:35. Yeah, that's right.
Well, roughly, you know.
Oh yeah,
give or take.
47,
47:10.
16, 17. You guys realize every time you pause the fucking thing, it gets more.
No, I haven't paused it.
I'm 47:21.
I was trying to because I heard Chris, so I was trying to even it up because I didn't want to keep saying oh, this is about to happen and then ruin the scene for you guys.
That's what I try to do with Chris's volume.
So I was trying to time mine up with Chris's.
Mine seems to be a second or two ahead, so I just paused it for a second. So hopefully we're all synced now.
Did they just take off in the blue truck?
I'm 47, 45, 46, 47.
Yeah, you can't be perfect. There's no way to.
Half an hour in, we're just deciding to sink in.
Well, we tried to at the beginning, but
people, sometimes I've
seen Dennis Hopper's been out of this movie for a long time. I almost forgot he was in it.
I'm trying to see those license plates, though.
Yeah, he just shows up at the house for no reason, right? Doesn't he? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. He shows up and then he goes away for a while and he comes back. It's kind of like me when I used to go to party.
Because when Texas Chainsaw came out the first time, I wasn't expecting that, and that was awesome.
It's going good, comic book lurking.
I have to go away and get another beer.
You didn't have any beer. You have about a good minute and a half before anything happens.
That's Perry. That's Perry. It's going good, brother. Why you ain't watching it with us? He might even be lurking us. Who knows?
He might be watching the movie, watching us, watching the movie.
Right. Yo, Perry's lives are crazy. And I had to see it for 2 minutes.
Battleland.
It's okay to laugh, everybody that's watching Perry right now. We're aware that we're being watched.
Time I walk out of the room, my dog barks.
Garpad, what number are you on?
What? Wahua? Oh, beer? That's number 3 or 4, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this girl here isn't too bright, man. Dude, just try to kill her with a chainsaw. She gonna chase him down.
Just keep driving.
I gotta catch up.
I like how she's dressed, though.
Oh yeah.
It gets less as the movie goes on.
Yeah.
Who's better, her or Jessica Biel?
Oh, Jessica Biel, hands down.
Biel.
Probably her in those days.
I like her haircut. I'm into the back.
Jessica Biel gets dirty as hell.
Yo, remember that shit, Dylan? Remember that locker scene?
Dude, she's in that white beater the whole time, bro. Oh my god, bro, she's so hot.
Is that Dennis Hopper?
Agu, we got Dylan's parents' approval before we let him watch the movie.
His mom's watching over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Fine.
They said Dylan could stay up tonight and watch it.
Yeah. I got a permission slip signed.
You dumb bitch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not the right place to stand.
Now you're caught in hell.
She didn't know that was there? No, I'm kidding.
She's scared. She's not paying attention where she's going.
I had to do it. Damn, I need you, girl. I'm here now. Grab hold of this.
Come on, I don't want them to get you. I want to kill you.
Come on, I'm here now.
That's a hand.
Grab my strong hand.
Grab my
Fucked up skeleton hand.
Those tendons will fall apart the second he grabs it.
He should have took that big ass cowboy belt off and threw it down there.
Right? Or his jacket, something.
It's funny how the skeleton hand actually grabbed her hand.
You're right.
That's some deep ass hole she's in.
Ooh, look at that ass now.
Look at them ass cheeks. That's the whole movie, like Toby Hooper just getting close-ups on her ass cheeks.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
Nice.
She spinned around and everything.
These guys built a pre-elaborate fucking ride down here.
Oh my God, man! What?
You're gonna bump into Indiana Jones.
Knowing that he's the bad guy in advance, why is he acting surprised with nobody paying attention to him?
Well, he's acting surprised that he fucking picked up a whole arm and reached out to her with it.
I think the chainsaw was too much in this movie.
Yo, where do you get these chainsaw holsters? Where do you get them chainsaw holsters?
That's what I'm talking about. Like what?
Well, I like how they show it. Like he's waited to see which one he's gonna bring, and then does he end up bringing them both? Does he?
Yeah. I mean, he grabbed both. I don't know.
I think he brings all three of them, man. Dude, that would be the most awkward holster ever. Karen, yeah, he brings.
I like on the vest how they have
the holy chainsaw.
He's got the chainsaw running through the vest. That's kind of neat. You notice that?
Yeah, I always thought that was cool.
Why are you letting everybody know you're coming?
He got double chainsaw.
You know, people do that to get over their fears.
Oh my God!
It's like the inside of the back cave.
That would get you shot.
It's just funny to just see him get shot like right before he walks in.
Like the back cave, you get the giant penny. Here you get the giant hand
swinging around the sword, and Indiana Jones just goes, "Uh huh."
Is this supposed to be the Alamo or what?
Well, there's a bloody wall. I wouldn't go touching that.
Dude, what's up with that too? That's so weird.
I'm wondering what's behind that wall now. It's pretty saturated.
Looks pretty interesting.
Taste it.
Corn syrup.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, those they look all tongues or something, aren't they?
Yo, knowing Tom Savini, those are probably real like animal organs.
Yeah, cow tongues.
I hope not, yo.
No, they're definitely pig guts.
Yeah, they definitely are, man. Tom Savini
to make flesh look real, they would use pig skin.
Yeah.
And for actual body parts, they'd go to the meat market, cut that shit up.
Yep.
And here you go.
So now,
I remember for Day of the Dead, they said how like disgusting all that shit was. Like all those, like when they're ripping them apart, like all those inside organs were like all rotted and shit and stunk.
Better yet, imagine shooting in the Texas hot sun with all that, we'll just call it meat, rotting after take after take after take, because that's not fresh, I'm pretty sure.
No way.
I would eat it.
It's an added level of
Dylan, wasn't he the father, the kid in the wheelchair in the first one, I think, supposedly? Was that what's supposed to be?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
The kid with the glasses, the guy with glasses?
Or it might even be like he might even be his uncle or something. He has a connection though for sure to the wheelchair guy.
Yeah. In the first movie there was a guy in a wheelchair that got killed.
Yeah,
that's who he's supposed to be the father of.
Yeah, the wheelchair guy gave his little butterfly knife and he started cutting up his hand and then gives it back to him. He's like, oh.
Yeah, I used to go hunting for the box sets of horror movies all the time.
Box sets, like the whole complete collection box set.
Yep.
I wish I would have got the Halloween Scream Factory box set.
Dude, my cousin has.
It's going good. They're getting to the really
dude, that shit is
psychological, psychedelic, nuts, tripping on acid kind of scenes right now. You should check in with us, 1-2 Comic Talk.
It's going good, 1-2. You should jump in. You got Amazon Prime.
Yeah, you guys got to check this out.
This shit, we getting into it real good.
So this is the engineers about to get chopped up, huh?
Yeah, LG.
LG.
getting shaved.
Yeah, this movie still has a whole nother hour left of just fucked upness.
Yeah.
And she's just surrounded by all of it.
Oh.
No one wants to eat plaid.
Imagine this dude just laying there at the. Oh, he's using a kitchen knife.
Yeah, it's like having chicken. He's just shaving off some thigh.
She's just watching too.
What can she do? Make a noise and then all of a sudden we're right back to where she started?
I mean, I would just wait until the noise stopped instead of just watching it all like through.
Yeah, she doesn't have to look.
Catch some PTSD or
Hey,
something.
a new mask.
She's gonna be yakking in a second. This guy's using like an $8 Sunbeam kitchen knife.
For
There we
those of
go.
you at home, we are here in the movie.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're about 58 and a half minutes in. 58 and a half minutes into the movie. About halfway
For
through.
those that want to sync.
Later on, if you're watching this on the replay, you can sync up to that time mark.
Yo, Dylan, do you remember how the one with Jessica Biel ended?
Yeah.
I remember like, perfectly.
You said what?
Like I remember that scene perfectly when he like chops the side of the car.
Yeah.
He's wearing her boyfriend's face.
Yeah. Oh man, that was so creepy.
That was sick. I was like, and he's in like the headlights because he wasn't in the headlights, but he was in some
Leatherface
kind
is
of
gonna
lighting.
say, "Spread them legs again, baby." He's
Like
getting
no
ready.
good, no good.
I like touching faces.
This is how you communicate. This is it right here.
I learned
he's-
from
he's
Helen Keller.
He's a pretty deep guy, this Leatherface. Chase that dollar, baby.
Yo, he has a face in his hand.
This guy's dressed up like an ice cream man.
Club sandwiches. I'll help you become dinner.
Well, them Sawyers or something else.
You wear this now.
Yeah, it is cold tonight in North Carolina, ain't it, Jigs? It was cold as hell last night.
You just saw him chop up a face. Look at this. And you're asking for help.
Blend in with the furniture. Like James Comey.
There you go, baby.
She's like, it's wet.
Hey, she looks just like he looks just like the dude.
We're a match made in heaven.
I knew you was the perfect woman for me.
Yo, let the chat know that they got to see the scene right now. Like, this is it.
Seriously.
Wearing the face.
She is wearing a face currently.
A minute. Ow, we just reached an hour and 1 minute.
I don't know if Dylan get in trouble for this here. I got it on my TV screen right now, Rob.
No, you should be good.
As long as you don't show more than a minute, or like you're pretty good.
Okay.
And the sound is all kind of cattywampus. So.
Yeah.
Damn, Chris, your setup's looking nice. You got that red neon lights in the back and everything.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
yeah, I can change the color of the lights.
Man, his shit looking dope.
Look at that.
Little two-step, going two-step.
Little side note, when people wind up showing like constantly running streaming videos of like Game of Thrones or whatever the shit it is, they like crop the scene and then speed up the render. So if it's like an hour and a half, it's an hour and 29 minutes and 30 seconds. So that way, when YouTube catches it, they don't catch it because it doesn't sync to the way that the copyright demands.
Right.
So take it off the screen.
So by us showing it the way that Carolina Chris is right now, you're all right.
And plus, there's no sound too. I don't hear no sound from him right now.
Well, the sound from any one of us, it's all off, so it's fine. We're good.
Right.
Yo, look at that scene right there. Look at that scene. Look at that.
I like all the hot dogs hanging down
Look at
there.
it dance.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
Look at the way it hangs off.
Yeah, the way she's acting with it and everything. That's awesome.
Was this done on a single take?
Is that JR? Oh yeah, JR. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
LG wants his face
Why
back.
are you wearing my face?
Hey, you look like me.
Now that's some makeup.
That's great right there.
Dude,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
That part when I was a kid always freaked me out. That's
Dude,
probably that's the freakiest part of the movie.
He probably looks better now.
And that's not, dude, it's a full body. It's like full body. How is he not dead, though?
Can I have my face back?
Don't be scared, darling.
Kill me!
Don't be scared.
Yeah, it's 43 degrees in Fayetteville, North Carolina today, Ramos, for the night.
LG.
Damn, look at him, bro. He did a number on him, man.
Yeah, LG, there ain't no coming back from what's been done to you.
His chest looking like the Candy Man.
He needs to go get more coffee.
I'm wearing your face.
They got you too. You think you're wearing my damn face?
Yeah, she's not big on the uptake, this one, I tell you.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be in a lot of pain.
No, you'd think you'd be worse off there. Plus, he's wearing those jockey shorts like a trooper.
Look at his rib cage.
My arm's not working so hot.
Yeah, you might want to put that knife down, bro. Okay, there you go. Damn, he did a number on him.
Yo, that's a champion right there. Your boy standing up with no
He
face,
can even crack jokes.
rib cage showing.
Yeah, he goes, I'm falling apart on you.
He definitely would have bled out by now.
Seriously. I mean,
This
his
happens
head
all
was
the
cracked
time.
in.
So that's usually everyone's last word.
Oh, shit. Then she puts his face back on, doesn't she?
Yo, she's touching his skin.
I'd love it if he's like, nope, I'm not dead yet. Like both.
Yeah, getting dirt in all those wounds. It's just one giant gaping wound.
One gaping infection.
No
Who's
sunshine.
hosting the stream that could get a copyright strike tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't think anyone really cares about this movie much anymore. All the rights have been transferred so many times.
Yeah,
This would have to hit like 1 billion views.
Yeah, you would think you would. Yeah, I don't just get demonetized, but you would think. But they're pretty anal about everything.
Oh yeah, damn copper.
Now, where's Dennis Hopper all this time?
Right.
He's looking for her.
You hear him screaming.
Yeah, you don't even hear a chainsaw at this point.
Hey, to be fair, maybe he's
God, I
rubbing
pulled
one
my
off
movie
somewhere.
back.
Legal. Give me them legal beagles.
This is like so different from every other Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. Like the scenery itself, where they take it, it's so different.
Well, especially since like almost 3/4 of this movie takes place inside the house,
Yeah.
Although this part reminds me a lot of House of a Thousand Corpses, that Rob Zombie movie. They spent a lot of time in that type of shit too.
And a little bit of Nightbreed.
Yeah.
Just by set design alone.
The set design in this movie is incredible.
You guys remember that movie, My Valentine's? Was it that? Was it called that?
My Bloody Valentine or
My Bloody Valentine's, yeah.
Where they're like in the mining caves?
Yeah.
Well, they got some poor dude back there roasting on a spit.
Yeah. Getting ready to be shaved for some chili meat.
I think God Tank says he's making chili tomorrow. I'm gonna have to watch that video now.
Yeah, there's gonna stop her. Working his way to the final bad boss.
Well, it makes sense. She fell like 4,000 feet to get down where she is.
Yo, she fell like 7 times.
He's like, please, someone find me. None of you can hear me?
Of course, she could have just
unnecessary.
Every time I see it, I'm just waiting for it to all fall down on him and just him be crushed by all of it.
Of course, they're all down here. Why didn't he just burn the fucking place to the ground? He could have got them all.
Because he doesn't
all cave in on him.
Makes too much sense.
Yeah, though, man, this set design is incredible.
Yeah, they did a great job.
That's what I'm saying. All the other movies were not like this.
Because it's like it's like a house, and then
it's almost like an amusement park ride.
Yeah.
It's a small world after all, but with chainsaws, look out now.
And what a career it made for Bill Moseley after this.
Yeah.
Well, right around this time, wasn't Greg Nicotero starting to work with Tom Savini?
Yep. Well, I think he worked with him. Oh, yeah, actually, you're right. Wait, did this come before? Did this come before like Day of the Dead and stuff?
Day of the
Dead was 85.
87.
Did anyone see how they did?
This was a year after Day of the Dead.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
this was 86, right?
This was 86. Day of the Dead was 85.
Oh, I thought this was 84.
No, yeah, because Dawn of the Dead was 1979, right?
Yeah. Day was 85.
Yeah, because Night of the Living Dead is like 68, dude.
That's like my father's favorite movie right there.
Night of the Living?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even like the remake. The 90s remake was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Moseley's in that.
Yeah.
Tom Savini did a pretty good job directing that one.
Did anyone see how Ridley Scott did the movie Aliens Covenant? The sets for that shit?
Yeah, I like that Aliens Covenant.
I'm talking about like the sets, bro. He like that shit was like massive. He did everything over there in England or London or whatnot, bro. But the sets were massive.
You know what? I was just reading Alien versus Predator comic. It's out right now. I forgot what name of it.
This dude's been cutting every timber and nothing's been falling.
I don't know. I hope we get another sequel to that Alien Covenant because I know that was like a sequel to Prometheus, but I like Prometheus and Alien Covenant. I like them both. So I hope we get a third one. I know that Ridley Scott was like, he had like 2 or 3 more sequels cooked up for those. And I heard he was about to get really crazy in 1 or 2 of them. Like it was
it always goes until like the rights.
Yeah.
Right now, people are suffering.
Rights people aren't
Friday the 13th right now.
Rights and how much money it makes too. So if it didn't make that much money in the box office, we won't get a sequel. And it's like that's bullshit.
But it's Ridley Scott, and they basically will just give him money.
True. I hope they do. But I know
Alien is
that Friday the 13th shit out.
Alien is owned by Disney now, so.
Oh really?
Disney better fall back. They're owning too many shit.
Disney had to have Bob Iger resign because they lost money last year.
Yep. Now he's got some dude taking a
Wait. What's the story behind that? I didn't know that.
So Disney wasn't making as much profits as they should have, because when they rolled out Disney Plus, all they had was The Mandalorian. And by the time it ended, people started dropping en masse. They lost a shit ton of money off of that. So now that's why they're trying to crank up a lot faster the run times of Falcon.
Yeah, but what did Disney have? Disney had like $15 billion movies last year. So they made money. I don't care what they say, they made money.
I mean, Disney bought Marvel like for what, 4.6 billion? Something like that. And then in their first year after buying Marvel, they made 10 billion or something like that with everything. So they were making crazy amount of money.
They're making bank, bro.
Off of licensing. That's where all the money is. Because comic book creators, they don't make the money. The money's in merchandising and licensing.
Yeah, and wait till all the X-Men and shit starts coming. It's gonna get even crazier.
And did you see the shit that happened on Twitter earlier tonight? Because one of those right-wing websites were posting, what was it?
This guy about Wolverine
is going to be fucking Wolverine.
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
Really?
Henry Cavill. They're talking about Henry Cavill being Wolverine.
Oh yeah, Henry Cavill. Yeah, he's kind of tall though, right?
Yeah, he's tall. He's like 6 foot at least.
I mean, they don't care. I met Hugh Jackman in real life. He was like my height or higher.
God, this thing goes on forever. There he is.
That dance though.
Do that dance.
Why is there a random chandelier there?
Because this is the same guy that played. This is the same guy that played Leatherface in the first one too, I believe, isn't it?
It's at this point I want to thank
someone
the
different. No, it's someone different.
Do the Leatherface dance.
This underground thing goes on forever.
This was like an old mining shaft, wasn't it?
Yeah. This dude's still sawing down timber.
Yo, he's still sawing shit down.
Nothing's fell yet.
Here we go. Chainsaw versus
There we go. He's like, well, that's not very helpful. Imagine if all you had to do was scream the whole fucking movie.
Let's talk about it. You pissed off? What about me?
Bill Johnson is for the first.
Having like an educated conversation with him.
He wants a little bit of that nasty stink again.
All right, here comes Pappy.
Yeah, Gunnar Hansen is for the first one, and Bill Johnson is for the second.
Oh, okay.
That's why he has the Mortal Kombat dance in the second.
Yeah, exactly. And they actually brought Gunnar Hansen back for that Texas Chainsaw 3D.
I can't wait for that Mortal Kombat animated movie.
I'll watch that.
I didn't. It's animated.
Scorpion's Revenge, right?
I thought they were doing a live action movie.
Nah, it just came out like
now,
weeks ago.
Now, Dylan, do we get the? Is this the movie we get the kitchen table thing with Grandpa sucking fingers?
It's the one where I think he's like drooling and shit. I forget if he sucks fingers, but there definitely is a dinner table scene.
Yeah.
And then they got like Grandpa trying to smash her head in, but he's too weak.
Yeah.
First one, that's number one. Yeah. Number one, he tries to smash. They're at the dinner table and everything. That's why Texas Chainsaw had like lipstick on.
You can't have a Chainsaw Massacre without a dinner scene.
Yeah.
It always comes down to that. Now that you say that.
Like literally.
He's always licking his lips though.
And they fuck.
He's in love.
With her, we'll make her one of us. Uh-oh.
I think we get Dennis Hopper coming in here in a second, don't we?
I think. I don't know. I think he ties her up first.
Turn traitor for a piece of tail.
You sick son of a bitch.
But you can't make any more family if you kill them all.
No one knows sex but the Saw's family, baby.
Yeah, they emphasize the Saw a lot in this movie.
So wait till Granddad hears about this.
Wait till did they knock her out and then flip off the table?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna get Granddad in this one.
Man, I want chairs
Granddad
like that.
is so creepy too in this one, man.
Yeah, I think he's creepier in this one than most.
Yeah,
I think in the first movie, Grandpa was just dead, right?
I think
he's just dead. He's just like
he was
there.
dead, and in this one, he's animated.
But in the first movie, you question it. You question it if he's actually dead or is he alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Why you have to go and be racist?
Yo, everything's Texas in here, though. They like show the outline of Texas so many times.
I like how they got the bottle of Hunt's ketchup on the table.
Yeah. You got some nice well-lit candles ready to light for the set.
And they got some taco chips down there right next to the bottle of ketchup.
Who pays that?
Yeah, little tortilla chips. Look at that plate. Got some cornbread.
Yeah.
137 years old.
Got some there's some hot sauce on that table too, though.
Jeez, just look at the set though.
That corn on the cob look old as shit.
Camera angle never went this far out in any of the other movies.
Nah.
Oh, the first one had masterpiece level cinematography.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean the set design here, man, it's award worthy. How good the set design
But
is.
I think Toby Hooper knew he had to up his game with the cinematography in this one. So it just feels bigger. It feels bigger in this one.
Well, yeah, because the first movie just had the chick running through the woods for like an hour and a half with the chainsaw going behind her.
Oh, but he doesn't look like the first grandfather, though.
Yeah.
In the original.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He looks different.
Grandpa's in a strict liquid diet.
I'm trying to see what he looks like.
He showed us all. We would bring here on this for automation.
Yeah, see, automation's bad.
Yeah, I think he's dead. He looks more dead in the first one.
Yeah, he's dead in the first
like,
one.
He's like a corpse.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's honeymoon.
Do they show the grandma in this one too?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
The grandma's just at the end of this one.
There's Grandpa.
I think Arlie Ermey picked up his role fantastically.
Yeah, he's like a dried up corpse in the first one.
Yeah.
That's why like he
now looks like me when I go to work.
Creepy as hell in
The
that
thing
one,
is,
but
the
just
first
because
one, you still question it, though. It's like he's alive because he does some movements in the first one.
Because this one, he just seems so creepy because you're like, oh, this dude is disgusting.
I'm going to be right back real quick.
All right.
She's ready, Bubba.
She's ready to pop.
1-2 Comic Talk says it sounds like my honeymoon. Well,
hold on, Pop.
I knew California did the strange.
The Pa. That's my woman, man.
Come on, man. She's my love.
Me and her's about to get hitched, Pa.
Petting her and shit.
This woman had to scream like this entire fucking movie.
Seriously, she had to blow her lungs out. Like I always say in the beginning, she, oh no God, please. It's like she praying to God, most definitely, man. She said, please no God like 100 times. No, as I said, no God.
Now, do they show him in this movie? Does she pull the mask off? I forget.
I don't think so. No.
I know they do in one movie. Ooh,
in the remake, he takes that shit off. I know. And that's scary.
Oh, he's getting a little tongue now. Get a little tongue, baby.
Well, Leatherface isn't getting a job in Hollywood ever again.
Bring the bitch down, baby. That's grandma right there.
No, grandma's that's Nubbins or whatever. That's his Chop Top's twin brother. Grandma's like up on top of the hill or something.
Oh, okay. You gotta be careful with the splatter.
There you go, the hammer scene. Can't quite clobber her. Maybe
Grandpa can't do it.
Like bruise.
Here's the big boy, Grandpa.
Mama's got something to show you here. Look, a short booty.
Yo, booty. Come on, Grandpa. You can do it, Grandpa. Oh, Grandma's look at the ladle, baby. Look at the ladle.
Can't even focus. Do I want to kill or have some chill?
You know he gets it from his grandfather.
Hands, bro. It looks like he's got goblin hands.
1 minute, 1 hour and 25 minutes in. Maybe watching at home or later on the replay. 1 hour, 25 minutes.
This is just like how it happened in part 1.
Nope.
Sort of. He doesn't get to hit the can.
That's it.
Grandpa just had a heart attack.
Grandpa can't do it.
Hey, wait a minute. Grandpa's busting the one right now.
Nose.
He's got some good teeth.
Oh, them teeth look all bent, bro.
Just
well, he's only 150 years old. Ooh, lick that.
Looking Chop Top's coat hanger.
That was a beautiful up close scene right there.
Almost. Ow. Hey, that hurt.
Ooh, we got her. Got her.
Oh my God.
Hey, those look like Perry's fingernails.
Yo, what's up with his toenail? He said something about
that. Got her.
Nope, that's all he's got.
Play dead, bitch. Play dead. Oh.
Yeah, something tells me I don't think they'd make this movie today.
There's Dennis Hopper.
Oh, shit. Dennis Hopper to the rescue.
Dennis Hopper read a Wolverine comic, and I think
he had to search through the maze.
My boy got lost in the maze.
Yeah.
Bring in the sheet.
He had to dig himself out.
Dennis Hopper, man, I'd be hopped up on something in this movie.
Oh man, he
lots and lots of coke and alcohol. He is definitely wasted off his ass in this scene.
Look at the grandfather. The grandfather could hear him.
Here's Johnny.
Boy.
The American way.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Delmar Catering.
An hour and 27 minutes into the movie right now.
Dog eat dog world, and from where I sit, there just ain't enough damn dog. Can't stand the heat. Get out of the damn kitchen, huh? Let's make a deal.
This guy's got a lot of cash over here.
Real
Shit.
I don't care who says it. I'm the Lord of the harvest. Who's that? Some new help.
Who's that?
New health food bunch.
Who's the fucking Lord of the Harvest?
The burrito man.
Yeah, right here. How much?
She's waking up. A little wobbly. He's gonna hit her again.
Sister.
Oh shit! Right up the ass.
Oh, right the old ass cheek.
Yeah, he's never gonna wipe the same way again.
He gave the grandfather a hammer.
And,
He gonna get Grandpa the hammer like Grandpa gonna do.
Gave the grandpa the hammer.
I gave Grandpa protection.
Grandpa's having a seizure.
Grandpa hasn't had this much fun in decades.
this heart was probably going, I never had to do this shit in movies before. We need him around the balls.
Look, you can clearly see that's a stunt double.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Look at that. Didn't even look like this.
Oh my god.
These
They
fucking
didn't really care much about actor safety back in these days.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, these cable fucks must have had a high electric bill.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Fucking light bulbs every place.
Right. This place is real well lit.
Probably all generator power. Look at how much they use gasoline on their chainsaws. They have to have a gasoline reserve.
Yeah. They got to be robbing one of those gasoline joints.
Oh, hit.
Hey, give him credit. He's fucking.
yo, can you imagine that chainsaw on your hip? Can you imagine that chainsaw on your hip?
That's what I'm saying. That shit would be like clicking again, like bashing against his hips, bro. That shit would be so uncomfortable.
No, you'll never walk the same again.
The businessman always gets in the ass.
Sure took care of my hand.
You got a new hope.
Yeah, he got the chainsaw in the ass.
It looked like barbecue sauce coming out of his ass. Yeah.
Sure burned my beans.
Burn my beans.
Burn my beans.
He's probably missing his beans after that.
Oh shit! You got this maniac after.
Yeah, this guy I think is the most scariest guy in the movie.
1 hour and 31 minutes into the movie.
The
1 hour and 31
unpredictability.
minutes. This is like almost an Indiana Jones bridge there.
Right.
Yo, Absolute Venom scared.
There you go. Go for the legs. Go for the legs. Oh yeah, nice.
Got him.
Oh, I know, gut.
This guy's just having a time for himself.
I know. You just say, fuck you, I'm leaving. Time to leave. Take his brother with him. The old fuck you, Charlie.
God, bro.
You don't need those guts.
Oh my god. Yeah, he put
Right
this shit
through the
straight-
body.
Look how long that chainsaw got.
Oh shit! He done broke out the little joint. Oh shit!
Well, of course,
Hey, it
Leatherface
opened my
survives
evil
this. You know? That's just a flesh wound. No problem, just a flesh wound.
Oh,
Look at that.
Hey, Grandpa's still ready.
I can walk it off. I can make it.
Just put a little dirt on it.
This guy's looking for the fuck you, Charlie.
Oh my god! This fucker got.
There you go, the fuck you, Charlie.
Where'd that shit come
That
from?
M67 frag grenade.
God damn!
Well, that's useful.
Oh shit!
You're gonna die too.
That's a fuck you, Charlie Hunger, man.
This guy reminds me of the Joker from Gotham.
Yeah.
Jeremy something, right? What was his name?
No, I don't know. I forget his name. Jeremiah Velasco.
Yeah.
No.
No, the Chop Top's even worse. That's probably who he took some beats from, though.
Yeah, it looks very similar to that.
Yeah, doesn't she electrocute him? Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, on the plate. Oh, that would hurt.
Frying his fucking brain.
Seriously.
What brain? He didn't have one to begin with.
Isn't he already fried?
Yeah, like they put the X sign with it.
I feel like half of the movie is her going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Grandpa really helps out here. Fucks the whole plan up.
Oh god.
Way to save the day.
This dude got a lot of energy, bro.
Yo, he's wearing purple too.
Well, she's just electrocuted his ass. He's all energized up.
Because he was in the Viet. That's why so in the storyline, he's not. His twin brother is in the first one. His twin brother is a hitchhiker, and he was in Vietnam during that time. So he's back from Nam, and he's like one of those 80s Vietnam hipsters.
Doesn't one of his brother end up in a wheelchair though?
No, his brother's the one that's the dead puppet.
Now that's a camera angle.
Yo, where are they?
It looks like they went to it's like nobody can see this elaborate friggin' thing from anywhere, right?
That's what I'm saying. That looks like a tourist spot.
I thought they were down south, not on an island.
You really see how white he is.
That looks like this has been like.
This is where she sees grandma, right? Yeah, grandma. She's still alive, grandma, right? No.
What's the chainsaw?
You see them old ass titties. You see that shit?
She's got like a bowling ball on the end of it.
Because when you get old, everything hangs.
This guy could use the stairs, but no.
Stairs are for pussies.
Of course, this chainsaw's been sitting there forever and it still works.
Yeah, get filled up with gas and everything.
Gas and primer.
Got them dried up titties though. They'll give grandma a bra or something, y'all.
Hell of an art project there.
Yo, you think
grandma's hung, man.
Hey, it's Thor.
Okay. This guy slits his own fucking throat.
Yeah.
Now just punch him in the throat. Just finish him off. Rip them hands off.
And it just starts automatically.
I can't get mine to go that quick.
Oh, I thought it looked like it started for a second. He's like, Grandma, are you all right?
Yeah, looks like she's kind of
I think she's dead, dog.
Just hit him with the chainsaw. It doesn't matter if it's running, it's heavy.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Cutting her up.
Oh, he's cutting her with a razor.
He's giving her a shape up.
Just hit him with the chainsaw.
Well, it's some old ass gas there.
Look, it's not even. Do you see? It's the chainsaw wasn't even moving or revving up.
Just a sound effect.
Yep, exactly. I don't think she wanted to play or mess with the chainsaw. I watched some behind the scenes stuff, and she was super nervous when they did like the ice bucket part. And look at this ending.
Look, she doing her dance.
Now she's got her wild animal dance. Look at this shit.
The end.
Yo, this went far.
Oh my god, yo, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, so did Dennis Hopper
Yeah, baby. Of course, we never saw what happened to Dennis Hopper, did we?
That's what I was saying. That's what I was just thinking.
They never
He
filmed
could have came back for the third one.
The trailer.
So what did everybody think of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2? Pretty fucking wild, huh?
I guess he
It was,
just dies through that in that explosion.
Lieutenant Lefty Enright.
It was a great incomplete movie.
Oh my god.
Pretty
Yeah,
wild. Pretty wild last
half.
hour. I would still say it's a pretty wild last half hour of that movie, though, right?
Oh, heck yeah.
It was a trip. I'm not gonna lie. It was a trip.
And Leatherface could have lived through that, right?
He did. He made
Obviously,
5 more
he did.
movies.
He had a part
What are you
3.
talking about?
They don't even give you that good of an explosion. You know, when they're running up through that tube, you just
The
see
budget.
it.
Dylan, the budget.
Well, I kind of get the idea that we would have seen an explosion, but they didn't really do one.
Yeah, you would have thought you would have got like a nice big explosion or something to be like, oh, they're all dead.
Now we need the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 special edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could only imagine that halfway through the movie they went, "We'll do it in post. We'll do it in post. What about the explosion? We'll do it in post."
Yeah.
Oh shit, we forgot the explosion.
I still love that movie though.
Yeah, this movie was like 13 years after the first one. And I think the next one, the Matthew McConaughey one, was in the early 90s, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there wouldn't be another one here till probably 5, 6 years at least.
Which isn't bad. Come to think of it. Look at Candyman. How many
Oh,
years?
hold on a second. Wait. No One Lives Forever, written by Danny Elfman. This is an early Danny Elfman project. Right around the same time he was starting to work with Batman, Tim Burton.
Well, Batman would be like 3 years later, but
yeah, but before Batman, even Danny Elfman was working with him on Big Top Pee-wee.
Yeah,
Big Top.
So this is early Danny Elfman.
Yeah, of course. Back in the 80s, the groupies with the Oingo Boingo, Danny Elfman. Yeah.
Damn. The way it ends is a little cheesy with her dancing, but
well, why? Everybody's fucking Leatherface has his little dance.
I mean, you can't lie.
Taught him to dance.
So Leatherface did it at one point.
I love it.
It was
Though.
like,
I love
all right.
it.
He did at another point, and it was like, okay. And then once the third time came around, you're like, all right, this is his signature move.
Yeah.
It was just funny though.
Yeah.
Post-credit scene?
No, they didn't have any post-credit scenes back then. Once the movie was over, it was
you know what
over.
I would
None
like
of this bullshit. When the movie was over, you got the fuck out of the theater. They're cleaning the fucking floors, getting the popcorn, the jizz off the fucking walls. Over with. Done. Get the fuck
Baseballs,
out.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Probably, yeah. That's right. I was right around then.
Yeah, at the end of Ferris Bueller, he comes out of the bathroom going, "Hey, what are you guys still doing here? Go home."
Yeah.
Did anybody stick around?
Was that the first one?
At the end of Bird of Prey, they had the lamest fucking end credit scene I've ever seen in my life.
I don't even remember.
I saw it. It was so stupid.
Yeah, she goes, "Oh, did I tell you Batman's name is that?"
Yeah.
Fucking dumb. But it was kind of good because all the assholes sitting in the theater waiting, like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
It was such a fucking fuck you in the face. Shit was messed up.
Well, if you think about it, though, even the Marvel movies, all the later Marvel movies, most of those in credit scenes were that great either.
Yeah.
So,
all right, let me ask you guys a question real quick. Let me ask you guys a question. Texas Chainsaw, Leatherface, he ranks number what in your top 10? as your killers or top 5 if he's up there?
No, he'd be in the top 5, but he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be anywhere near the top. I would
Yeah.
say
I put him at 5.
Michael
Yeah,
Myers.
Michael Myers has to be number 1 in my book.
Same.
I got Friday. I love Jason. I
And
don't
then
know what it is.
Number
Jason.
2?
Jason would be 2.
Jason's 2 for me.
Freddy would be 3.
Yep.
I'd put Leatherface 4. And I'd put Ash from Evil Dead 5.
Oh.
In my top
I'd
5.
go probably Ash.
Honestly,
and then Leatherface 5.
A lot of people give him shit, but I love Ghostface.
Oh, I love him too.
Yeah, but
It can be anybody.
I don't consider those movies. They are horror movies, but I still kind of consider them kind of like satires and
They're meta.
comedies. I don't know.
Yeah. So definitely when Ghostface came out, when Scream #1 came out, and it was a Wes Craven, it was such a parody compared to all the other movies that came before it. But yet it was like a regular dude in a regular costume.
Yeah.
Coming around. But this is the first time you actually see somebody actually run at you. Actually, like legit, like it was so realistic to me at that time. I was like, oh man, this guy coming at me with a knife, running at me, busting.
Still nothing tops. I mean, horror. Even now, if you watch the original Halloween, that movie just was so creepy with the music and just seeing Michael Myers once in a while and having them all the different houses and stuff.
Yeah.
You watch, that movie's not even that gory, but it's still suspenseful.
Yeah. That's why I like the first Nightmare on Elm Street so much, because they barely use Freddy in it. And when they do, it's just so creepy. So even though I like the third probably the best, Dream Warriors, that's probably my favorite. But the first one is the scariest to me.
Yeah, well, because
the third one is where he gets a little bit more comedic.
Yeah, he gets jokey in the later ones.
All right, so what horror movie scared you the most? Like legitimately scared you? Because I like these movies, but they don't scare me.
Yeah.
The Gate. When I was a kid, The Gate scared the shit out of me.
I watched it the other night. It's so good.
I just watched it last night. Probably. I don't think it really. Coming up as a kid, not Friday 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street actually scared me, obviously.
Yeah.
But after that, I'd say now nothing really scares me. But it's like I told Dylan the other night. There's one movie. I'll tell you like this: if I had a Hope 181 or a Hope 180, you couldn't offer to give me one to watch. Human Centipede. No way in hell I wouldn't watch that movie for nothing. And I don't give it. They ain't a dollar would put on a Chris. I'll pay you this to what now? $1 million? Well, I don't know. Nah, fuck it, keep it. You know what I'm saying? 1 and 2, I can't watch it, bro. I've seen it once, and that's enough.
Can you believe they made 3 of them, dude?
Go to the bathroom.
I only watched one. I couldn't watch anymore after that.
I can't believe I brought myself to watch the second one.
I think it was a part 2 dealing with the woman escapes and she jumps in the car and the dude's after and she gives birth to the baby while she's trying to start the car, and the baby
shoots out of her vagina under the gas pedal and she stomps on the gas pedal and crushes the newborn baby.
That shit is
disgusting. What kind of person would think up
people and stapling their mouths to each other's butthole?
Hey, Chris,
what company?
Hey, Chris, you remember that? You remember that scene pretty good there, Chris.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
Seared into your brain.
No way in the world you couldn't pay me to watch this shit, man.
What company would
I say as a kid, Pinhead, Hellraiser. Like probably the first Hellraiser. Yeah, that actually freaked me out as a youngster.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, Frank was so freaky.
The movie that creeped me out the most when I was young, I'll never forget this, was Darkness Falls. I don't know if you guys seen that movie.
I do remember it vaguely. It was bats.
No. It was
like Baba Yaga or something. It was like the boogeyman type thing, but it was
a tooth fairy. They call her
the tooth fairy.
How bad can a tooth fairy be?
But I'm telling you, that movie, out of all the movies, and it was just sick. But like, I don't know, for some reason, Darkness Falls really took me away, and I was like, oh man, it comes down to like demonic stuff, and I'm not talking about like The Exorcist. The Exorcist didn't scare me, but like Insidious would scare me. Like I watch it and I'd be like, this is Really hard.
Oh yeah.
Drag Me to Hell.
Is that the one where Ethan Hawke's in it?
Sam Raimi, man, he killed that. That's some of his best, dude. That's so creepy. That old lady, so creepy. And I'd say, dude, when that Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake came out, I was young as hell, and that shit creeped me out, bro. Like that shit was scary, bro. Just the atmosphere of that whole movie. I remember the first Nightmare on Elm Street was scary too. For like when I first watched it, like the girl in the bag when they're in the school hallway and the girl's just in that clear bag with all the blood like around her. That shit was just freaky as hell. That shit was so creepy, man. There was not many though that ever really scared me that much, but some of them just gave you chills, man, and you were just like, holy shit, the atmosphere of this was just so creepy. I'm trying to think of some other ones that
Oh, okay, yeah, Gabe. I just watched the trailer for Darkness Falls. I remember that.
Well, you can't step if you keep the flashlight, you're good. But
That shit was crazy, man. I remember that. Yeah,
I was like, Jesus. I don't know why, but it just had me.
The Ring. Remember that one? That was
German film where at one point this guy gets captured and the ligaments at the back of his foot, they just wind up cutting with a razor blade so he can get away. And close up on it, and it was just creepy as shit.
That was a scene like that in Pet Sematary. That was like when they freaking cut when Gage cuts oh man, I can't think of the Munsters guys. Fred, is it Gwynn or something?
Yeah, Fred Gwynn, you're right.
Fred Gwynn, that's what I thought. I didn't want
Actually, I have to admit,
they cut his ankle. Oh man,
the scene that still freaks me out wasn't Silence of the Lambs. It was Hannibal when Hannibal's feeding Ray Liotta's brain back to him when he's alive. He's cooking it, he's slicing it in the pan, he's cooking it, and he's feeding it back to him.
They did that parody
and butter and shit.
And Ray Liotta's like, I don't feel nothing. Oh, this is pretty good. This is some of the best shit. He's eating his own fucking brain.
It was like Scary Movie 2. They did parody. But yeah, 1-2 comic brought that up. Silence of the Lambs. That
was the first one though. But I think that Hannibal scene with the brain was more freaky.
Silence of the Lambs isn't as scary. That one's just like an amazing slow-paced movie. Like it's perfectly paced.
It's the first horror movie that ever not just was nominated, but won the Oscar.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Like Candyman, when I rewatch it, it kind of felt like Silence of the Lambs, the way it's paced, but with the little supernatural esque taste to it instead of, it being like Silence of the Lambs is obviously more grounded because it's real people doing that shit. Like Candyman feels paced like Silence of the Lambs, but Silence of the Lambs is definitely better than.
I just saw Candyman and I was just like, wow, like.
Hey, Dylan, we might have to rethink Candyman for the next movie. Seems like everybody just watched it, so we might have to watch something
that's
different.
The thing. That's the thing. I wanted to hold off. Like this one, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Different one.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I haven't seen since I don't even remember. I think I was like 12 years old when I saw this movie. So that's why it was so good to me. But obviously some scenes came back to me. But Candyman came out, and who was it? Carolina Chris. Chris hit me up with the yo, it's on Netflix kind of deal. And I was scrolling through and I saw Candyman. I was like, let me jump on this. And I thought it was the only thing I didn't get was like, which I hope they explain in the beginning of the movie, the next movie, was how he survives, or like what's really going on with is he like a demonic being, which he probably is just like how he survived the burn, and like it pictured him as he was dead, unless his entity went into the girl, which it did. But is that how he stays alive? He does the whole ritual thing, and then they become his victim. And then
I think they really went into it that deep.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I watched it today.
He stayed alive. He stayed alive because the first one was successful, and he wanted to make some more money with the second one.
You ever seen Night of the Creeps? I always love that one.
That's what I didn't like about. I don't like when movies like I can deal with like
The Thing.
I can deal with like Michael Myers always coming back and Nightmare on Elm Street. But one of the better movies that you mentioned before was remember that movie, The Stepfather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great. The first one was excellent, but I hate when movies, the guy dies in the first movie, gets killed, and then all of a sudden they bring you out a sequel, number 2, and the guy's back alive, no explanation. I hate when movies fucking do that.
I know. Same actor and everything.
So we should be used to retcons by now.
It's so believe it or not, one of my favorite, and you brought up Sam Raimi, but probably one of my favorite action horror movies of the 80s, Sam Raimi film that I think is underrated, Darkman. I loved fucking Darkman. I don't know if you guys have seen that. But Darkman was so good with Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Even though, to be fair, they kind of took some of his origin a bit from Swamp Thing, but then again, I love Swamp Thing.
Well, and Swamp Thing, and of course, it was it came out on the same year as Batman. I think it came out the year after, so it was inspired a lot by Batman and whatnot. But still, it was a great movie. I thought it was great, and the sequels kind of sucked. They weren't as good. But the first movie was fantastic. I always loved Darkman, and that's got all that Sam Raimi trademarks in it,
Hey Rob, were you talking about the Swamp Thing show that was just recently canceled after the first season?
No,
you're talking about the movie.
Swamp Thing origin story was a lot like how they portrayed Darkman, how he gets thrown into a swamp, he gets blown up, and now he regenerates and he doesn't feel pain anymore. And it felt a lot like the Alex Holland Swamp Thing origin.
Yeah. No, the first season Swamp Thing was actually pretty good, but unfortunately got canceled.
It was.
Hey, Darkman was the guy that played it. Was that the guy that played in The Mummy?
It was Liam Neeson. That was the sequels.
The Taken guy.
In the original one, it was Liam Neeson from the Phantom Menace.
And the bad guy was Bruce Liu, who was in L.A. Law.
Yeah, Arnold Vosloo played him in the sequels. He was in The Mummy.
Yeah, and he was in the first one too. He was like the bad guy in most of them. It's like the return of Drake. They even got the same actor because it's not like he was doing much.
Right.
You guys remember Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, that was a good. That was a good movie. The first one.
And surprisingly enough, the movie that just came out today, or rather Friday night, was The Invisible Man. It got like 90% positive. So
I'm hearing from everyone that it's really good. I mean,
I gotta see it.
It's a movie.
It's out right now.
I'm old school.
Yeah, it just came out today.
I'm old school Invisible Man now. I want to go see a movie that's called The Invisible Man. I want it to be about the Invisible Man, not about the woman that gets chased by the Invisible Man.
Oh,
give me my Invisible Man.
It's kind of like reading Sandman. Only the first 8 issues are really about Sandman, and then it starts being all these other stories, and he's in it.
Wow. I remember after they did that The Mummy with Tom Cruise, they were supposed to start this whole dark universe, but that movie sucked, man. God,
it bombed. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Brandon Fraser's Mummy #1 and Mummy Returns was good.
Yeah,
I liked it. I thought
I like those too.
It was cool. All right, so what are your top 3 horror movies?
That's a hard one. Halloween would definitely be up there.
Yeah, Halloween,
maybe Silver Bullet. I love The Blob too.
Which one, the 50s or 80s version?
80s. I love
both good. 50s one is good too.
The 50s one isn't bad.
No, it wasn't. Steve McQueen, man, is cool.
Yeah, I know. He's such a badass. The thing I love as well. I couldn't have a top 5. It would have to be like 10 at least. Like,
all right, well, I don't know if I could just pick 3, but off the top, I would say definitely Nightmare on Elm Street 1, Shaun of the Dead, and John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah.
Well,
first one, not the remake.
Shaun of the Dead's not really a horror movie though.
Well, that shit was good though. Yeah.
About
Anything with zombies, though. Yeah.
Whatever you like that is considered by the public horror.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was really a comedy, but yeah, dude. It was still
honestly, to define horror was so hard. Like, what is a horror movie? How would you define a horror movie?
Well, yeah, dude. The Hostel. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I never cared for the torture porn movies. I never.
Yeah,
really
dude. Hey, I'm with you on that, Scarpad, bro. Those are just they're
They
hard
get-
to watch, man.
They're hard to watch. Exactly.
Well, not only they're hard to watch. They don't have much of a story. I mean, they just it's just all
There's no
about.
story.
Scarpad, they're hard to watch. Don't lie.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, really, the first torture porn movie was the Destination series, right?
What'd you say, Rob?
Yeah.
I mean, that first killing, with the train, everybody remembers that in that movie because it's so gruesome.
Yeah.
I like porn though.
Airplane, and then the airplane, dude.
Porn, I get
That's
it.
what, dude. Hostel makes me never want to travel outside the watching Hostel. It makes me never want to travel outside the United States. Oh my God!
All right, I'll replace Shaun of the Dead with Amityville, the first one. Yeah.
Oh, the original, right?
Yeah.
That's a good one. They got a lot of sequels for that.
Serial killers. You want something more grounded to life, despite the fact that in the movie there's a scene that's very much could never happen in real life. They made a German version of it, and then the director Michael Haneke remade the same movie almost exactly in English. So you can watch either one. It's about the same movie. Funny Games.
What was that?
Funny Games.
Dude.
Funny Games is the story of these two well-dressed, very polite gentlemen that go, "Hi, we live across the way here, and we just got lost and locked out. Is it okay if we use your phone?" And then they proceed to torture the family and make them do things to one another. And they start murdering them until at one point, one of the characters picks up a shotgun, points it at the character, one of the bad guys, blows him away. And then the brother grabs a remote control, goes, "No, that's not how we do it." Rewinds the whole thing and presses stop, grabs the gun away from her, showing that you have no hope here.
You got somebody in the chat.
Yeah, I love Disney and comics. Alien, Halloween, Friday the 13th would be my top three.
Yeah,
good ones.
Honestly, I've seen Aliens, the second one, like a million times. I think that's my go-to Aliens movie to watch for some reason. It's just
yeah, but I still think probably of all those movies, the first one was really the only true horror movie.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely more sci-fi after
that it became more sci-fi.
Yeah, but it's just something about that second movie, man. It's like if I go to click on the Aliens movie to watch, that's the one I go to first for some reason. So.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more faster paced.
There's definitely a movie, if you haven't seen it, if you're into reading subtitles, that's fucking good. It's called I Saw the Devil.
Yes. It's like Batman versus the Joker, but they're just a serial killer
Dude.
and the detective. And the detective keeps catching him and letting him go.
Who's the guy that plays that guy? Doesn't he play in the G.I. Joe movie or something? Like, not Snake Eyes, but...
I think so, but I could not tell you his name.
The other guy, the white... Oh, damn, I'm bad on my G.I. Joe, man. Anyways, yeah, not Snake Eyes, but his arch nemesis. The dude that dresses in all
That's like a Chinese or Japanese horror movie?
Korean, yeah.
Korean?
Bro. I got comment on here, and they're showing some of the movies. They just showed one that we forgot, Dylan, the Killer Clowns.
Dude, that's one of my all-time favorites. That was probably one of the first few horror movies I've ever watched.
He's early version.
Bloody Millionaire, dude. I agree with you.
Did you guys ever? Let me just show another one. Did you guys ever see Bubba Hotep?
Yeah, because it has Ash from Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's a guy from Evil Dead. He's playing Elvis in the nursing home, and he's fighting a mummy.
Yeah, that one is goofy.
They're all goofy though.
About Candyman that came out, like I was watching the film, and then after the movie ended, it was something about it that actually made me hesitate to say his name 5 times in the mirror.
I love in your video. You're like, oh shit, it's 5 times, and your trailer reaction, you're like, that's why I've been saying it 3 times. That's why I didn't work.
For real though, I didn't know it was 5 times you had to say candy.
Yeah, me and my mom were thinking the same thing. We were like, oh, it's 5. We thought it was 3. But man, there's some good stuff. I think maybe you guys want to do something different than Candyman then, or you want to stick with that. It's up to you guys.
Well, while we do Candyman later on, when it's closer to the movie coming out.
I agree.
I Love Disney and Comics said Evil Dead 2. Now, I remember seeing a while back on Pirate Day, somebody, a fan, cobbled together, and I watched it, and it was really good. It was the combination of Evil Dead 1 and 2 in chronological order, so it makes sense. And
basically, the same movie, really.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But it would just be
Evil Dead 2 was just the Evil Dead 2 was the studio better funded version, because the first one the guy made as a student film. It only cost something like $30,000. And then, but I still like the first one because that's more true horror. The second one even got kind of goofy with the little guys. He's pouring the water down them. So I still say the first one.
I love what he said about what's the difference between horror and comedy. Horror, if you poke somebody, comedy, if you poke somebody in the eyes and makes a sound effect, it's a comedy. If you poke someone in the eyes and blood comes out, it's a horror. Now, if you combine the both of them, you got Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, Dylan, it's up to you, Dylan. You get the next pick. So
for sure. Well, I'm gonna search for Amazon tonight and try to find, because I want to do something from Amazon, so it's easier for us to watch it.
That's the guy that plays in that movie. He plays Storm Shadow in G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, yeah.
Dude, what it is, this guy, he's like a serial killer, and he kills his girlfriend, his wife in the beginning. So this guy's like a police officer, and he tracks the guy down. He implants this dude with a GPS device and just pops up and straight up fucking, I'm talking about, he fucks this guy up like multiple times, bro. It is a real, you got to read the subtitles, but it's a really, really good movie if you get a chance to watch it.
And it's almost 3 hours long.
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's how I like it. A really good movie that's 3 hours long.
I'm telling you, man.
It's violent, it's crime, it's horror, it's bloody as fuck. You will love that movie.
Oh my God, yeah, dude. Fucking crazy, bro. This dude is disturbing as shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, he gets his just desserts. So that's the only problem is that it's got subtitles, but fuck it, it's worth it, man.
And it follows very closely with Nietzsche saying that beware in fighting with demons because you may become one. That is the cop. The cop becomes much worse than the killer because he's more willing to be flexible with the law.
Yeah.
Especially in the grow house scene.
Oh my God, yo. That shit. The guy's like he's like a cannibal serial killer. Oh my God, what is he? It's fucking crazy, man.
Well, talking about the foreign movies, I was telling Dylan one of my favorite foreign movies of that Train to Busan. Have you seen that?
Oh yes,
I saw it.
That's a great flick.
What's it called? What was it called, Scarpet?
Train to Busan. It's a zombie flick made in Korea.
Train to Busan.
And it's fantastic.
Isn't there a movie that just came out, Parasites or something like that?
That's the same guy. He directed the
same director, Jun Ho or something.
Yeah.
And if you like that, he did make a kind of horror-ish movie before. It was called The Host.
The Host, yeah, that was good too.
And that was like a monster movie and the monster was CG. And if you hear CG and
it was creepy as shit. That was good.
Yeah, it was creepy. The ambiance was right, and the CG actually worked for the minimal amount that it used. It's at least 10 years old because I know I was still married when I saw that.
I still watch Godzilla movies, so a good man in a suit is what I still like.
I remember people under the stairs scared the shit out of my grandma where she wouldn't even go in the basement.
Who did? The dog?
The people under the stairs. They scared the shit out of my grandma where she
there's Train to Busan
at the time when it came out. And she wouldn't she doesn't even watch horror movies, so I can't believe she even watched it. But
shit. Scarpad, this shit looks crazy, bro.
That's Train to Busan.
Yeah,
that's a great movie.
Intense. That was intense.
What was that? Is that on Netflix now?
I put up the trailer on on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So the guy who did Parasite did the Busan movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's getting a lot of hype. That was up for like an Academy Award.
It's already.
I would say Train to Busan is probably one of the top zombie movies ever. Really good.
Really?
I'm gonna see if it's on Netflix.
It used to be on Netflix. I'm not sure where it is now. They have an animated prequel to it on Amazon Prime called Soul Station. It's an animated prequel.
Oh my god, yeah, this chick's going. Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah. I'm about to watch this shit tonight.
Yeah, definitely worth seeing from the beginning. Great movie.
Kind of reminds me of like the new updated version of Dawn of the Dead that was done by Zack Snyder. It's fast zombies.
Well, it's like that one that it's like the 30 days after. What was that movie? 29 days.
28 days of night.
20 days after. No, there's a 28 days after with Cillian Murphy.
Oh, 28 days later or 28 days later. They got the one with Jeremy Renner in it. That was they did, yeah. That was pretty good though.
Anyone like Silver Bullet?
The funny thing is,
classic,
the same time as
Walking
Dead.
What are you on?
You guys ever seen that film Ginger Snaps?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, lesbian vampire werewolves.
Oh man, I remember going.
I think Silver Bullet's probably my favorite
movies.
You want to go outside? Come here.
I would say I like The Howling better than Silver Bullet.
They're like I'd say Silver Bullet and then The Howling because I love The Howling
American
too.
Werewolf in London.
That's good too.
Classic, bro.
Those are like the top three.
Way better than American Werewolf in Paris. That shit.
All right, let's see if we could give some credit to like the more current age. What about The Strangers? You guys like The Strangers?
I see that. I was looking at
refresh my memory. What's that?
Chris is a tiger.
The first one.
That's a big cat, ain't he?
Tiger?
Yeah, he's a fat cat. I don't know. He just got a big head.
I know. I was like, what the heck? I was like, he looks like a beast.
It is Catterday.
I like the cats that like literally have like a little line in them.
Look at that dog. Look at that dog. Get him, Jack. Get him.
Hold on. Look at mine.
I'm in the comic room. I'm not allowing my cat coming in here.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like crazy. It's like everybody who owns a comic's got a damn cat, man.
Pretty much. That's what I always say.
Yeah, at least a cat or a dog.
This isn't a cat.
I'm a dog guy, man.
Cat, dog.
Yeah, me too.
Somebody threw my cat out the window going
It's
down
not a
Highway
cat.
13 as a kitten, so I had to bring him home.
They're saying you're a cat. You're not a cat.
I love Silver Bullet. Saw it.
Hey, Dylan, is your dog fixed?
Nope.
All right, we can breed them.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
You can braid them. You can braid their hair.
Is there a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Oh, you're out of luck.
Yeah.
You bumping soft.
She's a fucking big boy. That's my Silver Bullet. No, I know those two movies though. I love Disney and comics. The Taking of Deborah Logan or The Possession of Michael King. I don't know. I can't remember them though. I probably have seen them though. Silver Bullet though, that would be a good one. I'm always down to watch Silver Bullet.
I've always been into vampires, man, like the vampire movies, man. But I don't know. There isn't a lot I can say that's like that new Dracula movie they came out with not long ago. That was garbage. I mean, it was probably good. Anybody that really don't get into the vampire movies, but I didn't like it.
I guess
Dracula Untold.
Trying to do it.
Yeah.
If you're trying to see a horror movie, vampire movie, then yeah, it wasn't for it.
That 30 Days and Nights, that was probably
Yeah, it was good.
crazy shit.
What about Vampire in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
How about Catherine Bigelow?
What was that, Rob?
Catherine Bigelow, Near Dark.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I even like John Carpenter.
Actually, this doesn't. Hey, Dylan, this doesn't sound too bad. 2018, Beast of Blood.
Beast of Blood.
It says writer, producer, director Eddie Romero uncorks a deluge of sex, gore, and gooey green monsters into the jungles of Manila.
What the hell? You know what I heard they're doing a sequel to? Orphan. Remember that movie?
Oh my god, that was crazy, bro.
That one was so creepy, bro.
Yeah, they had to do a sequel, man, because the kid like ends up like dude finds him and shit. But the one was about to kill him was like, oh yeah. So yeah. He
I'm
had
about
to
to hit you guys right now. Check this out.
And you be hearing about real shit like that. I just heard like a story about that recently.
Have you guys ever seen 13 Ghosts?
Oh hell yeah, bro!
Oh yeah, opening scene with the ship. Everyone gets
Rob Digger.
Unfortunately, that was the best scene that went downhill from there.
Which one?
13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts.
Get locked in a house, man, and the fucking walls keep changing on you.
Yeah. And then you have different killers, but they're invisible.
That sounds good too.
There's so many we can do, man. That's why I was like, we can be doing this till the end of days, man. And we can be all the classics.
Depends what year you start.
It just depends, like what we're like. We gotta if we're keeping it to like, because I know it seems like we all have Amazon Prime, but some of us might not have Netflix or Hulu. So for now, it seems like we might keep it to like whatever's on Amazon Prime. Some movies though, I even own on Blu-ray. It just depends what we're watching.
Dude, my uncle had the only horror collection. It was crazy. I used to go to his house just to pick out a DVD.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, I'm watching this. And he always had the box collection. So whenever it came to like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, he probably got that Scream Factory Halloween one.
It was a run and a half, kid. Like I was just.
You ever cop any of those? The Scream Factory Blu-rays?
Nah, I didn't. I never got that.
I just started getting those because they got like really cool artwork.
Hey, have you guys seen one movie I've been looking at lately that's on Amazon, but I haven't seen it yet? Is that Hereditary? Did you watch that?
Oh my god, that movie!
Hereditary?
Because they got Midsummer.
Yeah, really good. Really
they
good.
got Midsummer on Prime. I like Hereditary better than Midsummer, but Hereditary, yeah, it was good. It's good, dude. It's crazy.
I look at that Midsummer, but it's like 2.5 hours. It's a long movie.
Yeah, fuck that. It's not, dude. It's slow as hell, bro.
Yeah,
it's slow.
That's what I thought.
Damn.
Chris, well, we probably should wrap this up because it's getting that long. But he's eating already. What are you eating?
Scarpad, it's your birthday cake.
What the fuck is it doing over there?
When Christmas comes around, we're gonna be watching Black Christmas, man.
How come he's got my fucking birthday cake? What the fuck?
Crepe life, you know what it is? Crepe life, gang.
All right, well, Dylan will pick the next movie sometime and make the announcement. Probably on a Friday night, I guess. Keep it Friday Night Fights.
Yeah. Usually I should be off on Fridays too.
And we'll let you guys know the next time we're going to do one. Hopefully, we maybe mix it up, get somebody else, maybe get Perry in for one. He doesn't watch movies. What the fuck? He don't want to come here.
Perry is screaming right now. People are bouncing back and forth between his and ours.
Yeah, I noticed that. I went into his chat and I was like, "How dare you start a live stream while we're streaming?"
Yeah, man.
You're supposed to wait until already done.
All right. Well, anybody that wants to watch this movie can go ahead. We left time codes during the thing, so if you want to watch it on the rewind, you can go ahead and watch it and sync it up and enjoy it like we did. I guess let's give a shout out, Dylan, first. What's coming up? What's going on? And
no doubt, I dropped my weekly comic book rant a couple hours ago. I know I was a little late. I usually do it Wednesday, but it's out now, and tomorrow I'll be doing a live stream at 5 p.m. Eastern with my weekly Saturday stream with Chaos and 2nd Street Marvel. And Sunday at like 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern, I'll probably be doing a stream with Hero and the Kid. The hero, aka the hero, you know, my boy Will, he's going to be interviewing me. So definitely come check that out, guys. That's going to be a lot of fun. And as soon as we get, we were going to do the Candyman. We had planned to announce that, but a lot of us already watched it. So we're going to wait until it's a little bit closer to the, release date, because we're still going to watch that, but we're going to pick something else because we still got a couple months till that comes out. And we're going to do a lot more of these until that movie comes out. So we got plenty of time. but we're gonna pick out a good one, and we'll probably announce that in the next week or so. Because I want to figure it out, and I'm gonna pick one, and we'll all kind of agree on it. You know what I'm saying? So,
when's the actual release date for Candyman?
Yeah, it's coming out in June.
June, yeah, early June, I believe.
Like, Chris, what you got coming up? You got any? Chris, you got any cooking videos coming out? What you got going on?
Yeah, nah, man. We'll probably go live Sunday. I don't know if we're gonna do no 8-hour, 9-hour stream or nothing like that. But
yeah,
I'm trying to work on another Native Heroes and Comics video.
Get one of those. I just did my haul video. I'm a little cooking joint, man. But I'll tell everybody, yeah.
All right, well, enjoy my fucking birthday cake, you son of a bitch.
that birthday crepe.
Rob, go ahead. Tell us what you got coming up, Rob.
Oh, real quick. I'm lurking Perry's stream at the same time. One, he's not on his own stream, and two, Bueller fell asleep on the stream.
Oh, did he?
No way.
That's easy enough to do, though.
He is asleep right now on the stream.
Put it on the stream.
Meanwhile, I'll do some advertising for myself. Hey, everybody, my name is Rob Wurst. I do a little show called Not Near Mint every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, Rob Wurst. Along with me, we have on Lady Fantastic, Miracle Man, as well as newcomer Comics on the Mind. Don't have a title for this week's episode, but we usually figure it out about a day or two beforehand. So do check it out, and see you then.
Thanks, Rob. And Batcave, what's going on in the Batcave?
Train decided to pass by my house.
Judy,
my content, I always do new comic book day reviews. Definitely jumping on some new comics. I heard a lot of guys are definitely into a lot of independent comics that I haven't been reading, so that's pretty cool. I was talking to Chris about Mighty Morphin, and I definitely want to hop on that, but I gotta catch up. I gotta be on that catch up train. But as well, I also do horror stuff. Candyman trailer just dropped yesterday, so I did a reaction video with Dylan. Dylan has his own reaction to it, which was phenomenal. That was pretty awesome. But
you did a good ass job, though. I think you played, man.
Horror, so whatever comes out, I'm there.
Yeah,
cool, man.
Yeah, y'all gotta check.
I've never done a trailer reaction on my channel for a horror. I've done it for like the Marvel movies, but I was like, dude, we're doing the horror stuff now, man. We're going full fledged with this horror, man. So I was like, I had to. It was awesome.
I did a couple trailer reaction videos myself, but I actually watched a Batcave's trailer reaction video the other day, and it's really good because it's actually a honest reaction. A lot of people will watch the trailer first, do a little reaction. Dude, I still
if you guys didn't notice while you guys were talking about
I can never do that.
I didn't even look at it because I was like, nah, I gotta stay away.
Yeah.
So
I know I can never do a trailer reaction if I've already watched it. I'm like, all right, it's done. You know, I can't do that. Like, that's why I always play it back twice, because I'm like, what did I miss? Like, I'll be trying to analyze that shit while I'm watching it.
Well, the chat's going to be going downhill now. Perry joined the stream, so before Dylan's subscribers jump into that black hole that is Perry Comics.
Hey, Bullseye.
I wrap things up. Scarpad, I drop shit when I'm not stoned and or drunk, so watch for it on my channel. It's all a bunch
I love that. Repeat that, Scarpad, one time.
Scarpad Comics Treks, when I'm not stoned and drunk, I drop content.
There we go.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for the movie. Hope you guys had a good time. We'll see you back here again for another horror flick on Friday. What the fuck's this called? Friday Night Fights.
Happy birthday.
Yes, sir.
Get
this done from our boy.
Fucking bomb Perry.
Birthday disco.
Dad.
Happy birthday to you.
I got.
All right, y'all. We'll catch you guys later.
Good night.